First John, we're going to go to chapter 2. And I want you to also hold on to Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. First John it's chapter 3, First John. I'm going to read verse 5. It says, "And you know that he was manifested to take away our sins, and in him is," somebody say, "no sin." Want to read yet? You come right on there. Let's read that together. 1 John 3, verse 5 says, "And you know that he was manifested to take away our sins, and in him is no sin." Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. Can we skip there as well? Praise the Lord. Verse 6, can we read together? "My people are destroyed because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the Lord thy God, I will also forget thy children." Can we just go ahead? Father, we thank you for your goodness, for your faithfulness. We thank you for your word. The entrance of your word gives light, it gives understanding to the simple. Minister your word to our hearts and glorify your name as we give you thanks. In Jesus' name, amen. The word of God says in the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 18, "But grow in grace and in the knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ." I want you to look at your neighbor and say, "Neighbor, where you go?" Come on, man. Come on, church. Let's go, man. We're going to have church now. Say, "Neighbor, where you know?" Where you know? Touch your neighbor and say, "Neighbor, where you know?" Jimmy, touch your neighbor and say, "Neighbor, where you know?" Somebody's having it. It says we should grow in grace and the knowledge of the Lord Jesus Christ. We come to the scripture, Hosea chapter 4. And Hosea chapter 4 is a scripture that a lot of us know. We hear of it. Some of us don't know the scripture, but we know where we come from. And that's fine, you know. That's why we have apps to help us in going to scriptures. Glory to God. Amen? And it says, "For lack of knowledge, my people perish." Even our own national anthem has a line akin to this. It says, "Give us vision lest we perish." So it is God's plan and desire that we be filled with the knowledge of Him and that we can grow in that knowledge. And not only should we feel the knowledge of God, we should be filled with practical knowledge as well. Not to glorify knowledge as the primary means, but to recognize that it's a means to an end. Amen? I'm not getting the church. The church is not here. Somebody say amen. Amen. Somebody say amen. Amen. Even if you're not paying attention, stop them and say pay attention. Good. Thank you. And then you know, talk to them again. And then you know, talk to them again. Good. So, lack of knowledge can cause people to perish. God said in His Word that because you rejected knowledge, I have also rejected thee. So, the absence of knowledge can be a critical turning point in an individual's life. And it is important that as Christians, we grow in knowledge. I was reading last night, I was reading something from the book of Mark, but it's in all three Gospels. And the scripture came, and the scripture says that, the word went from the soul into the soul word, and the word fell on different grounds. And one of the natures that it fell on the wayside, and the wayside are individuals who hear the word, and then immediately the devil comes and snatch the word. You see, the reality is, I find that spirit even now, because some of you have been coming to church and hearing the word, but it's not going deep because you're allowing the devil to snatch the word, and you're not growing in knowledge as a result. The Bible says that according to His divine power, He has given us a knowledge to overcome sin. So there is a knowledge of Christ that brings us to the reality where we can overcome sin. That's why we come to 1 John chapter 3, verse 5. It says that We know here that he was manifested to take away our sins. So one of the first things we need to come to is the knowledge of Jesus' work in taking away sin from our lives. That is his primary objective. I remember it was Tuesday night, I went to a church and the Lord just switched the sermon. I never get to say anything I planned to say, but I really went to that. And one of the things that sometimes we forget is that Christ's primary emphasis is taking away sin. He was manifested, people of God, to take away sin from the earth. Somebody say amen. Amen. Somebody say praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Somebody say praise the Lord. Come on, somebody say hallelujah. Hallelujah. So that is Christ's primary objective. His desire is that sin be taken out of our lives. He was manifested to take away sin out of the world. So we need to come to the reality where we learn to put away sin from our lives personally. We learn to say we are going to do away with sin because we recognize it is not a reality that God is pleased with. Somebody say praise the God. We see other scriptures in 1 John chapter 3 says, he that committed sin is of the devil. For the devil sinned from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of God was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil. In chapter 5, verse 2, it says, by this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and we keep his commandments. Chapter 5 verse 15 says, and we know that he hears whatsoever we ask. We know that we have the petition that we desire of him. So there's a lot of scriptures that speaks concerning the knowledge. Chapter 5 verse 18 says, we know that whosoever is born of God sinneth not, because he that is begotten of God keepeth himself, and the wicked one toucheth him not. And this scripture used to trouble me, and I remember I'm thankful for my father because my father explained the scripture to me. When I say he that is born of God sinneth not, I was saying, but Lord God, that means I'm not born of God because, each individual has some of the struggles. But what this means, the word sinneth is a Greek continuous tense. So he that is born of God does not keep on sinning because the seed of God is in it. When you become a Christian, it becomes a nature to put away sin and to start to walk in righteousness. If you keep on sinning, it means that something is wrong in your life. It means that there is a change that needs to be wrong in your life, and Jesus Christ came and he died on the cross, shed his blood, so that the work can be wrought in your life, so that you can overcome sin. Somebody say praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Somebody say praise the Lord. So we know that he was manifested to take away our sin. He was manifested, he came in the earth, born of a virgin, born under the law, that he might take the sins of man. When he went to the cross, his father forsook him. His father forgot about it. That's why he said, Father, why have thou forsaken me? Because he became sin. He became sin for us, even though he knew no sin, so that we might be made righteous in him. So it is important we understand these primary truths because we are going somewhere. Somebody say amen. We are moving from glory to glory. So we're starting first of all with the knowledge of sin. That Jesus Christ, he will come to judge sin. And if we're not right, we will be caught on the wrong side of his judgment. Sometimes, and I keep on saying this, this kind of thing is not taught, not preached, not said in church. It's not in the music, it's not anywhere. But my God, I pray that God will strengthen me and it will always be my life. We have to have a real knowledge of sin because God wants us to turn away from sin. The Bible says, as we're talking on the topic, the Bible says in the book of Jude, knowing the terror, Second Corinthians, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade all men. So there is a knowledge of God's judgment that will cause you to say, listen, you can't keep on living in sin. You can't keep on doing what you want to do because God will judge this world. God will hold you accountable for the sin that you're doing. God will hold you accountable for the wickedness that you're walking in. God will hold you accountable for every evil thing that you do, whether it be a simple lie or it be a fabrication of high quality, whether it be something under the sort of Bruce Golding, a pathologically mendacious character, or it be something that a little child develops. God will hold you in account for every lie, for every sin, for every loss, for every deception, for every wickedness, all uncleanness, all have their part in in the lake which burneth with fire. So knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade all men. Somebody say, praise the Lord. And that's why there's a persuasion. Sometimes people say, well, you don't know about the pressure when you're a Christian. You're joking. God put it in our hearts to pressure you. Because if we don't pressure you, you will keep on doing what you're doing. And you'll think that you're alright. And you'll end up in hell. And then there's a friend I had named Dean Brown. And he had a poem that said that he was writing a poem and he was asking God in the poem because he was writing the poem as if he was in hell. And he was saying to God in the poem, I want you to bring those persons who never told me about the danger of hell. I want you to bring them to hell with me. So knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. Knowing the sure judgment that will come, it should cause us to persuade men. Knowing the wrath of God that will be revealed against all ungodliness, we should be busy saying, yo, man, the way I do, let God that. We can allow our church sisters to keep on going on in the valley and you just rubbing their back and say, well, you don't got to understand. No, it's wrong. You have to take, you have to come out of that and come into righteousness. Somebody say, praise the Lord. I can't tell you, I don't know when I preach. I don't know why he doesn't want to preach, but I'm going to preach it anyway. Somebody say, praise the Lord. Somebody say, the blood of Jesus. Somebody say, the blood of Jesus. So the knowledge, so we know that he was manifested to take away our sin. So that means that if he was manifested to take away our sin, what he did on the cross has the power to give you has the power to change your mind from sin and give you victory over sin. You know, it was not a reality of my earlier life where I thought I could overcome sin. But as I grew in God, I began to recognize that, listen, the Bible says that sin shall not have dominion over you, but you're not under the law, but you're under grace. So there is a power that Christ has forward, called the power of his grace, that gives you the ability to overcome the urges of sin. It gives you the ability to overcome the influences of sin. If you submit yourself to God, the word of the living God says, submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. You better understand, people of the living God, that he has the power to give you victory over sin. Turn on that man, so get out of here. Turn on that man, so get out of here. He has the power to give you a victory over sin. He has the power to cause you to triumph over every sin, over every temptation, and over the work of the enemy. You better understand, sinner and saved alike, that if you're struggling with something, it is not because God doesn't have the power to pull you out of it, because he's able to do exceedingly abundantly more than we can ask, think, or imagine. But the power that working in us, it must be a situation where you're not yielding yourself unto God as an instrument for God to change and to chisel. And when you yield yourself unto God, you begin to see the change and begin to form in your life. You better understand that this knowledge will bring you to a reverential fear of the living God, where you will come before him and say, Lord, I cannot stay in the manner that I am. I cannot be the person who I am now. I have to be changed because you died for me and you gave your life for me. I can't dabble in sin no more. I'm not going to allow this thing to bring me into hell no more. I have to give it up because I want you, and you're the only one I want. Somebody say hallelujah. Somebody say hallelujah. No, you better work with me. Somebody say hallelujah. Sometimes it comes up the devil. Make our feel our freedom coming on me right now. We know. Somebody say we know. Somebody say we know. So we know. Actually, we know. He was manifested to take away our sins. He gave his blood. He gave his life. He poured it all out so that we can be changed and brought into his image and his likeness. And we can be holy. Somebody say, praise the Lord. We know according to the scripture in Hebrews chapter 12 that without holiness no man shall see God. You better understand that God is not giving visas to heaven and to the unholy. And God is not, I just want to go on the computer screen and be distracted. My God Almighty. No matter how kind you are, he's going to look on the screen and say, well, and you're still walking in sin. You have not repented of your sin. So there is no pass. And you get a rejection letter signed by the King of Glory. You better understand the scripture says that the same word that is preached, it's the word that Lord will judge you. Whenever you come and you hear the word of God, whenever you hear the gospel, and you make up in your mind that you're going to turn away from the gospel, you are just multiplying your judgment. Well, you might say, well, prove it from scripture. I won't just that. You better understand the scripture says, woe unto you, Chorazin, woe unto you, Capernaum. And it said, woe unto you, some cities, because if the works which have been done among you have been done in Sodom and Gomorrah, they would have repented long time ago. So don't say a woe to Jamaica, because you've heard the word. You hear it through Herod here. You hear it through Wednesday here. You hear it through different preachers on the street corners, in the music. When you refuse to repent, the judgment will be more severe. And I'm saying woe to somebody in here that think you can just hop up and sing and think you'll escape. The judgment of God is sure. Repent. Someone is a repent. Someone is a repent. I notice when these kind of church, when these kind of sermons are going, the crowd get quiet. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I know that God has a good thing when He's preaching repentance, because He's pulling somebody out of hell. He's pulling somebody out of darkness. He's pulling somebody out from the deception. It says if you reject God's knowledge, He will reject you. So it was manifested to take over sin. Someone said, praise the Lord. Someone said, praise the Lord. Someone said, praise the Lord. I said, yeah, what you know? What you know? What you know? Glory to God. What you know? We know He was manifested to take away your sins, and in Him is no sin. Someone said, praise the Lord. Someone said, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. I can't move off this. I need to sing this evening. Sin is our major problem, and we need to be holy. We need to be holy. We have to be holy. Let's not joke about it. Let's not sweep it under a carpet. Let's not believe that we can do anything as we want, when we want, and it's okay with God. It ain't okay with God. Let me tell you something. You know, there are some persons in heaven, and they were in heaven. You know what God do in heaven? God showed them on there because they were unholy. Don't think that you are not in heaven, and you can be unholy and reach up here. You must be joking. God is calling for holiness. God is calling for righteousness. God is calling for set apart people that will turn from sin. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn. Some people don't want your word turn, but you want to try. You better learn to turn. You need to see lust and turn. You need to see pride and turn. You need to see deception and turn. You need to see pride of Lord Jesus in the right hand and turn. You need to see gossip and Lord God will turn around. You better run, because that is your holiness. Without holiness, no man shall see. Oh, no, we preach. Oh, no, we preach. When you see the dance and turn, Lord Jesus. My God Almighty, if you hear the radar play for some station and turn, my God Almighty, you need to turn to the cross and turn to the blood. Turn to the one who died and gave up everything so that you can be saved. You think it's right for you to live in sin when Jesus suffered for your sin? You really think it's right for you to do what you want to do when Jesus had to give up his own in heaven for your sin? You must be open your mind. Turn from sin. He was manifested to take away your sin. Turn. Somebody say turn. Touch your neighbor and say turn. Oh, you know. Say what you know. Turn. What you know. Turn. Somebody say hallelujah. He's calling for holiness. He's calling for righteousness. He's calling from the cross. He says in the book of Revelation, behold, I stand at the door and knock. He's knocking on hearts, knocking on some mind. Some of us are going to get the call in alive not tell. The facts are going to come and hear the gospel and preach. One never knows that it's not one right, you know. Lord God, you never knows that that kind of sermon is a jump. You never knows that you have a call, son of want. You don't know that when you fight against God, God will still win. He will still win in the end. Because if you want and do your own thing, His word will still hold you accountable. His word still have opinion. What you want is opinion. But if you allow him more of a pin on the cross, he will pin on the support. You need to turn. You need to say yes to Jesus and no to sin. I feel like I can go on now. Somebody say praise the Lord. Somebody say praise God. Say yes to righteousness and no to sin. Somebody say amen. Somebody say amen. Chapter 3. Chapter 2 verse 29 says, and you know that he is righteous, and that everyone that doeth righteousness is born of him. He is a righteous God. Well, you know. 1 John chapter 2 verse 29. He is a righteous God. And anyone who does righteousness is born of him. If you think your little good works is good enough for God, you're joking. Your good works is not good enough for God. Your good works, you know, measure up to God's good works. It's not good enough. So you need to come to the goodness of the cross and recognize that is where true goodness starts, where he gave himself for you. Somebody say praise the Lord. Somebody say praise the Lord. Ask your neighbor what you know. Say neighbor what you know. What you know, neighbor. What you know, neighbor. Your neighbor not talk to you. Lord God, alright? 1 John chapter 5. 1 John chapter 5, we're still in the scripture. Someone say hallelujah. Hallelujah. 1 John chapter 5. Verse 15. I read earlier, it says, and we know that he hears. Whatsoever we ask, we know that we have the petition that we desired of. You better understand, church, that God wants you to have a knowledge that he is a God who hears your prayer. Sometimes some people pray, but they don't really believe that God is hearing your prayer. And sometimes some people pray, but they don't really believe that the petition they have, acts of God will be granted. But the scripture says we know. Say we know. Somebody say we know. Well, if you don't want to know, I know that we pray and he hears. So when I'm ready said it, I am convinced that he hears. When I'm saying in the name of Jesus, I'm convinced that he hears. When I'm coming in here Monday night to pray, I'm convinced that he hears. And there's a lot of evidence that I have that he hears. And we know, we need to have the knowledge and the confidence that when we come to God in prayer, he will hear. If my people, he will hear and answer. So it is a reality, Brother Miguel, that God wants us to know and have the confidence that he will hear our prayer and he will answer our prayer. The word of God says that we have the petitions that we desire of him. So we have the confidence, yes, and when we cry out to God, God is interested in our prayers so that he will kneel down to hear what we're saying. He says, cast your burdens upon the Lord and he will sustain thee. He says, yes, I put every trouble before him because he cares for you. So he's a God who cares for you and is interested in your situation. So don't allow the enemy to cause you to believe that he has forgotten you. The devil is a liar. He has not forgotten you and he has not left you alone. You know what I know? I know that all things work together for the good of them that love God and are called according to purpose. You better understand that God is working in your life to bring forth purpose, to bring forth the truth, to bring forth his will, to bring forth the realities that he has destined for your life. I know that neither height nor depth, nor angel nor demon, principality nor power shall be able to separate me from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus. I know that I am more than a conqueror through him that loved me. My God Almighty, actually away and know. Yes, they use some scripture verses, some of them can't follow. But it's alright, they know them, some never use them. Somebody's a preacher. Somebody's a preacher. Yes, it is the one I'm talking about. Yes, more time a preacher, some people can't follow. I don't know the Bible, but it's alright. We go and help you along. Somebody say hallelujah. Somebody say hallelujah. Paul said in the book of 2 Timothy chapter 1, let me just skip there real quick. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 12. He says, For the which cause I also suffer these things. Nevertheless, I am not ashamed, for I know whom I have believed, and am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day. I know in whom I have believed. Some of you really don't know him. Some of you are really not deep in fellowship with him. Some of you are not really close to him. So you don't really know what you're talking about. But Paul knew him, Sister Nublet. And the way Paul knew him, Paul was willing to commit everything unto him, even to the very day that he would return. And some of you, the reason you keep on doing what you're doing is because you really haven't committed your whole life unto him. You know the confidence to say, God, I'm going to commit my marriage to you. Whenever you say, I'm going to go that way, you know the confidence to commit your finances unto him because you don't know him as provider. You know the confidence to commit yourself to him that he will defend you. You still want to fight your own battles. You know the confidence to commit your way before you because you don't know him as a way maker. You know the confidence to commit that he will supply all your needs because you're still looking around for helping other sources. You know the confidence to say, God, I'm going to trust you in this because I am able. I believe you're able to do just what you said you're going to do. We need to know and ask you about what you know. Ask you about what you know. Paul said, I know whom I have believed. I am confident that he's going to do it. He's going to work it out. He's going to change it. Just like he said, I believe what the word God says. That he's not a man that he should lie, nor is he the son of man that he should repent. He has promised and he will bring it to pass. I want to know him like how Abraham knew him. Abraham knew him so much that when Abraham brought Isaac, Abraham said, well, I'm going to sacrifice him. But Hebrews says, Abraham believed that God would even raise Isaac from the dead because Abraham believed the promise of Almighty God. I want to know him like Noah because even when Noah never see rain, Noah prepared an ark to save his soul. I want to know him like Daniel because Daniel got on in a lion's den and Daniel said, well, Darius, and a solid thing said, we still have got on there because I trust you to bring me out. I want to know him like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I am careful not to answer you in this matter, King, but even if God not deliver me, I will not bow. I'm going to still surrender my life only to the true and the living God. I want to know him like David, who when he was faced by Goliath, he said, you come to me with stones, but I come in the name of the Lord. I feel like preaching. Let's go carry. I want to know him, good God, like Samson, that was willing because of the anointing. I will say, I'm going to hit you down, every enemy with a donkey jawbone. I want to know him like Solomon, who had wisdom like never before. I want to know him like Elijah, who said by my word, it will not rain for the space of 12 years, and the rain stood still. I want to know him like Elijah, and Elijah said, where is the God of Elijah? And the Jordan was parted. I want to know him like Elijah. He'll lay this body, and the young boy began to sneeze, and his life came again. I want to know him like Elijah. Elijah said, bring me some bottles of oil, not a few, and they poured oil, and the oil was pouring, and it was when the bottles were finished, that's when the oil stopped. I want to know him. Do you want to know him? Do you want to know him? Daniel said the people that know their God will do exploits. They will be strong. You need to know him. You can't be at the same place. You can't be at the same level. I want to know him like Isaiah. Isaiah said, who has believed the report and to whom the arm of the Lord has been revealed. Isaiah saw that a virgin would conceive and bring forth a son, and we will call his name Jesus. My God Almighty, I need to know him like Jeremiah that prophesied that he would be called the righteous branch. I want to know him like Ezekiel that saw him like a wheel within the wheel. a righteous branch plucked out of the fire. I want to know him like the men of old. I want to know him like Isaac. The Bible said Isaac sold in the land of the time of famine. And when he sold in famine, the Lord brought him an harvest, an hundredfold. I want to know him like Jacob, that wrestled with God. And when he wrestled with God, the Bible said, let's go. The Bible said that when God saw that he couldn't prevail, he couldn't stop Jacob. He said, who are you? And he said, I'm Jacob. And God said, no, you're not Jacob. Your name is Israel because you prevailed and you're a prince. I want to know him. See, I want to know him. I want to know him like Joseph. Joseph was a dreamer, and Joseph heard the word that my spirit will be poured out on all flesh, and my sons and daughters will prophesy. Your men will dream dreams. Joseph knew him as the giver of dreams, and he dreamed the dream that it brought his deliverance. That your neighbor say, I need a number. Somebody say hallelujah. Do you want to know him? Do you want to know him? Do you want to know him? You don't sound like you want to know him. You don't sound like you want to know him. You don't sound like you want to know him. I want to know him real close. David knew him. That's why David said, when you said, see my face, my heart said, thy face, Lord, will I seek. David said, as the deer panted for the water, so my soul panted for you. My soul longs for you in a dry and a thirsty land. David was hungry. David was desperate. David was desirous of being in the presence of God. That's why David said, I'm going in the secret place of the Most High God to abide under the shadow of the Almighty. David knew that there was a blessing in the presence of God. That's why David said, wait, already you got the Ark of the Covenant. I mean, sister, you'll prosper. I want to get you on the day. I want to bring that presence in my space. Someone wants to sit in our presence. That's why you're not one. But when you bring that presence, your mind will be changed. Your mind will be changed. Everything about you is going to be changed. You need to attract God's presence. You need to go in His presence. You know why? Because I know that in His presence there is fullness of joy, and at His right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Touch your neighbor and tell you what you know. Ask your neighbor what you know. You know all this, you know all this. The Lord is good. The Lord is a shield and a fortress. He's a buckler to those that trust in Him. You will understand that the Lord is with the godly man, and He will deliver you in the time of trouble. I've been old, I've been young and I'm old, but I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Do you know Him? Are you here about Him? Do you know Him? Have you tasted and seen that the Lord is good? You better understand, people of God, that you can't stay in one place. He's calling you deep. He's calling you higher. He's calling you to look up. My God Almighty, Isaiah went into the temple, and in the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord higher and lifted up, and His train filled the temple, and He heard the angels saying, holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty. Isaiah saw it, and when Isaiah saw how holy God was, Isaiah said, whoa, oh, this is my God Almighty, you're unclean, you're filthy, and I need to be cleansed. And Isaiah said, well, God, you better cleanse me. And God sent an angel not to touch the mouth of Isaiah, and immediately his mouth was touched with the coal of fire, and he began to go forth and prophesy the word of the living God. It was he who prophesied and said the yoke shall be destroyed because of the anointing. It was he who prophesied and said rejoice about this? You know about this? You know about this? Touch your neighbor, you know what? Touch your neighbor. When I think of some baby thing, you know about this? Touch your neighbor and say, you know about this? Isaiah prophesied and said the Spirit of the Lord is upon me. Matter of fact, he prophesied and said that before Israel travailed, she was delivered of her children. Some of you before you cried, God will bring you a great deliverance because the man of God who knew him was prophesying from the Spirit of the living God. Do you want to know him? Do you have a desire? Do you have a hunger? I hear Brother Matthew say, they that hunger and thirst after righteousness shall be filled. I hear Peter say, as a newborn babe desire to sit your milk of the word that you may grow thereby. I hear Jeremiah say, your words were found and I did eat them, and it was a joy and rejoicing of my heart. My God, Lord Jesus, Jeremiah said, I wanted to stop preaching, but it was like fire. Shut up in the bones. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you want to know it? Do you want to know it? Paul said that I may know him and the power of his resurrection, being conformed with his death. Lord God Almighty, I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. Do you want to know it? Do you want to know him? Do you want to know him? Touch your neighbor, say, you know about this? You know about this? You know about this? Paul said that I may know him. This is Paul who saw the Lord. And Jesus said to him, how are you? And Jesus answered and said, I am Jesus whom you persecute. And he said, you say, yeah, when I ain't seen one. You're going to be blind for a season. They'll make you a true vision. And this same man who saw Jesus risen from the dead said that I may know him. So why is it that people can come in church and don't come Bible study and think you know God? You're out of your mind. God Almighty, I don't want to use it, but I got to use it. You're out of your company, man. You must be crazy. How can it be that you don't come and hear the word of the Lord and think you know God? You must be crazy. You must be losing it. Paul, who wrote so much of the New Testament, still said, I want to know him. Or is it that you're satisfied? Or is it that you're comfortable? Or is it that you don't hunger? Or is it that you can miss so much of church and feel good when Paul was in fellowship, still wanted to know him? And when you know this, you need to hunger, you need to desire, you need to fire. Somebody say hallelujah. Sometimes I don't like preach like this, guys. When I preach slow, some of you follow me better. When I preach slow, some of you follow me better. Somebody else say, what did just happen? Philippians chapter 3, you can read it, make a leap. Paul said that I may know him. That was Paul's desire, to know him. Prof, that I may know him. Somebody say, praise the Lord. Somebody say, praise the Lord. I mean, know about it. Seek what you know. Touch Brother Burke and say, Brother Burke, what you know? What you know about this? What you know about this? What you know about this? So Paul had a desire to know. He had a desire to grow. He had a desire for deeper. He had a desire, and God wants us to have such a desire. Somebody say, praise the Lord. Give God a praise. Give God a praise. Somebody say praise the Lord. 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 Lord. Somebody say, praise the Lord. Say, praise the Lord. Say, praise the Lord. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. 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 Somebody say, what you know? What you know? Sometimes you're in a tough situation in our lives, and it is only the knowledge of God that is going to bring us through. It is only because we invested in getting close to God that we are able to survive through some storms that we go through. Someone say, praise the Lord. This is some storms coming in our life to reveal God and to bring forth a greater knowledge of God. You better understand that the Bible says that there were two different kinds of people who built the house. And the wise men built this house upon a rock, but the foolish built their house on the sand. And the Bible says the rain came. So the rain came upon the wise and on the foolish. But you better understand that sometimes some individuals they will view the time of rain and think that it was to destroy your house. But they didn't know that God had a greater plan. They saw that because Joseph was out of the camp and Jacob was not looking on him, that they could keep out Joseph. But God had a different plan. And the last thing I want to say that I know is I know Romans 8:28. For we know that all things work together for the good of them that love him. You better understand, people of God, that some things are not good, but they can work out for your good. Not everything is good, but God can work it out for your good. Not everything is nice, but God can turn it around. But it will be real good. Not everything is copacetic, but God can turn it out and work it out. That it will be a pleasure for you. When you look and say, Lord God, this is I love you so much. That's why we rejoice in our tribulation, knowing that the trial of our faith is more precious than gold that is tried by fire. Some of you are going through a test right now, but I want you to have confidence and the knowledge that it's going to work out for your good. It's going to be good in the end. God is going to use it all to bring forth His glory. God is going to use it all to bring forth His power. God is going to use it. You better understand that when you're facing a Goliath, I don't want you to hang on your head. Just recognize and view that promotion comes not from the north, not from the south, not the west, not the east, but God looks down from above and He brings up one and puts down another. The next time you're in the war, just say, Lord, teach my hands to war and my fingers to fight. The next time you're in the battle, say, the Lord is my keeper. The Lord is my shade on my right hand. The sun shall not I want you to know, you know what I want you to know? I want you to know that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they are mighty to God, to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations, and everything that exalts itself above the knowledge of God. You need to know that something has stand against what God knows, but you can stand above all things. Stand with your lion's skirt, with truth, having on the breastplate of righteousness, and the sword of the Spirit, putting on the shield of faith. Let your gospel be on your feet, and you will go where God sent you to go, and be what God called you to be. They are more than are with us. But my God Almighty, I want you to get this. You need to have a knowledge. You need to have an assurance. And it's coming from God's word. It's coming from God's word. The Lord is able to do it, to work it out. It might not feel good, but it's going to work out for your good. Some battles you fight, it's because God is going to give you an anointing in that realm. Some fight the fight. And I just see one. You're fighting it because some people later on go come to you and say, oh, you're doing this. And you go say, well, the Lord brought me through this. And this is what the Lord said I should do. Because the Lord is bringing out experience in your life. He's bringing out maturity in your life. I wish the church want to grow up in God. That Terry, I want to sound like action movie. So whenever the people want to go up in a car, you don't want to go you don't want to go up in a car. You're not satisfied with what you did. But you want to go up. Do you want to go up? Lord God, do you really want to go up? I'm preaching and I'm seeing some people face. And the word of God says, be not afraid of their faces. Be not afraid of their face. Be concerned. God, somebody want to look for me and say, what am I trying to say? It's like they're not getting it. But God has said, come up, church. Come on. There are things that I want to show you. There are things that I want to do in your life. There are mysteries I want to reveal. You can't turn on one level. You can't satisfy you. When you're baptized, what happened? What after that? Or you put down through. Some people up in here that the devil have you in a cycle. Look, even I'm going through the same thing. After day, the same thing preached. I ain't gonna remember it. The same scripture used. I ain't gonna remember it. You teach them to pray. I ain't gonna practice it. The devil is a liar. God said, come up. You can't stay right here. You're gonna be what I'm calling you to be. You're gonna walk in my purpose. You're gonna walk in the will. You're gonna walk and do what I'm calling you to do. Only sit that you will fight against the call of God. How much more will you fight? How long will you resist the pull of God? How long will you stand against the truth of God? He's calling you, come up, light of the Gentiles, international government. He's calling you up. He's calling you up. He's calling you unto himself. He's calling you deeper. He's not satisfied with the same old. My God Almighty, he's not satisfied. And the reason you can't follow is because you don't want the substance inside. And God is not pleased. He's saying, get my word in you. Get my spirit in you. Get oil. Get some oil. You know why? Because the bridegroom is going to come. And the foolish is going to be running for oil. And they're going to be shut out. But those who are the extra oil are the ones that will go in with the bridegroom. You better get oil. Yeah. I'm going to talk now. The Bible says, seek my face. Call upon me in the time that you will answer. There is a time that God set aside that you should call. There's a set aside time that he says, draw near to me. And some of you are missing the season. You're missing the move of God. That's why you can't afford. We have in a church 1 week or come back 3 weeks later because you're missing the move. When the boat had turned, you thought you'd sooner get it, but it's shifted another direction. And you're missing the move of God. God said over Jerusalem, oh, when I am get at you and brood over you as I am brood over the chicks, but you will not. Some of you being stubborn to where God is bringing you. Stubborn to the pull of God. But God is saying, come out of that and come into true submission. What do you know about this? What do you know about this? How you know? God is calling you. He's calling you. He's calling you deeper. I can't move from this. He's calling you deeper. Why not God, Manko Santa, Baba Kondo Sekete? Baba baba doko sa ta 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 ta. Reko toto. Baba kira barre baba baba. Man dan 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 dogo. Dan ni. God is saying, what will it take for him to get what he wants out of your life? Don't you know that you've come for the kingdom? You've come to the kingdom for such a time as this. You think God saved you? Listen to Ezekiel. Let me point you out. You think God saved you? You're still in the church? Joking. You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. You think God saved you? You think God saved you? You're still in the church? You must be joking. You're joking. You're come to the kingdom for such a time as this. And if God not use you, then I will use somebody else. Or you will not be delivered. How will you know? How will you know? How will you know? You think you can just be alright and just be calm and nice and God is alright with that? You're joking. God is going to raise up somebody else. God is going to raise up. You think you can just come and you want praise? You think God needs your praise or you need to praise God? God can raise up somebody else. Don't you think that you're an asset to God? If you don't view God as the number one priority, you're a liability to yourself. Some of you will not change. You will not change. Your ears like tear you to pieces. That's what the word of God says. Beware, lest I tear you to pieces. God is calling you. He's calling you. Will you answer? Will you respond? Go here to the body. Will you respond? You are not here just to cruise. You are not here just to go through. You are here to draw near. You are here to be a remnant, to be a light. He's calling you to be light in the midst of a dark world. If you don't fill yourself with light, you will be infused by darkness, and darkness will overtake you. If you don't feed on the light, you will be sucked in by the darkness. And where will your soul end up? He's calling you, church. He's calling you, church. He's calling you. He's calling you. He's calling you. First year, you hear me? He's calling. He's calling. He's calling. He's calling you. He's calling you. He's calling you unto himself. He's calling you to his purpose. He's calling you to his mission field, my God Almighty. He said, pray that the Lord of the harvest would send forth laborers into the harvest. My God Almighty, here's a time where God will send somebody and nobody can be found. What is a church where people are not playing the part? God is calling some people here. And God is saying, you better get ready. You better get ready. You better get ready. You better get ready. to find somebody else. God is searching. God is searching. God is searching. He's searching for people. And if you are not to be found, He will find somebody else. He's calling. He's calling. He's calling. Hear the call of God. Take heed. Take heed to the call of God. Take heed to the call. Hear the voice of the Lord. Hear the voice of the Lord. Hearken to the voice of the Lord. Deep calls unto deep. Deep calls unto deep. You're calling me deeper. Launch out in the deep. Launch out in the deep. You call, I will follow. Deep calls unto deep. There are people here that have no root. And that's why I say deep calls unto deep. You have no root. You don't invest in your Christian life. You have no root. You have no root. Any wind can blow you apart. Any wind can shift you. I won't preach about it. If nobody's going to say it, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. So here the least thing happens. You're comfortable in this church. You have no root. You have no root. Any trouble comes, you put that on the back burner. You have no root. That's why He's calling you to dig deep. The wise man built his house on the rock and he dig deep. It's the first scripture I heard as a Christian. First scripture in New Converts class. My father did that New Converts class. I was 8 or 9 and I never forget the scripture. A wise man built his house on a rock and he dig deep. You have no root, so you will have no fruit. That's why people still say you're a Christian. That's why you're afraid to say you're a Christian. You have no root and no fruit. God is calling you. He's calling you deeper. Calling you, calling you, calling you. Calling you, calling you, calling you. Let not the devil steal this word from your heart, Jesus. May His word bring forth the harvest. May it fall on good soil today. May the hearts without condition be right. Good soil. Good soil. Calling you. You got time. Listen. The way we're serious. We have witness. Sometimes when we have come to church, even have clothes, people don't have wet clothes. By the time we walk, we go start that drive. Me have witness outside. And some of us treat it light, like it's insignificant, like God never said, not forsaking the assembling of yourselves together. Some of you have nothing going on Monday night, nothing going on Wednesday night, nothing going on Thursday, nothing going early, nothing. Your priorities are wrong. is in the wrong place, in the wrong person, in the wrong things. You have made idols out of what God has given you. And you think you're serving God because you idolize what God has given you. I've seen people go in relationships, and instead of God getting glory, they backslide. Where is God? After God was a God, you shift from God. God is calling you. He's calling you back to himself. 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 With your heart and soul, say yes. With your heart and soul, say yes. Everyone say. With your spirit, still say yes. With your spirit, still say yes. There is more that I require of thee. He that sows to the flesh will not the flesh reap corruption, but he that sows to the spirit will not the spirit reap everlasting life. The reason why you're reaping of the fleshy things, you're sowing to the flesh, you're feeding the flesh, you're developing the flesh, your flesh will get muscle, Lord God it get six-pack, Lord God it get tricep and bicep, you get every kind of muscle, but your spirit man are drowned, your spirit man are drowned in the sea of flesh. Come on, church, rise up! He's calling you. He's calling everyone. He's not satisfied. You've been at this stage too long. You've been fed with milk too long. You get milk too long. If I don't mix up preaching, you can't follow because there's no word. Get out of that. Get up. Get up. Build up yourself in the most holy faith, says the word of the living God. Too long being babes, too long being infants, too long being at the same place, too long. God is calling you higher, and you cannot stay there. You cannot stay there. You will not stay there. In the name of Jesus, I will not allow you to feel comfortable here. God is calling you up. See him struggle, see him struggle, see him struggle. You're living in a cycle. The blood of Jesus is against that. He was wounded for our transgression. The punishment of our peace on the man. By his stripes we are healed. He is still a balm in Gilead. He can heal you. You have come to the kingdom. And I'm going to close with this. You have come, church, to the kingdom for such a time as this. You have come to the kingdom for such a time as this. If you don't know it, somebody else is going to know it. But don't think that you will deliver your soul because you throw in the towel. He's calling you. He's calling you. He's calling you. He's calling you.
Mature sons and daughters.